Hey guys, Tamago here, and welcome back to Tamago Extras. So yeah, it's been a while since I last made a video on this channel, about 3 weeks. And essentially what happened is school started again, so yeah, that just took up a lot of time. I think during the summer holiday, I had pretty much all of the time to myself to do whatever I wanted, and so I could wake up and just work on a video and get it done and get it out the same day, and like that's all I would do. But now that school started, I think what happened is I forgot how much time school actually takes up, and so that's why I had to take some time to actually adjust to just how tired I'd be and stuff like that. Also I had limited time to make videos, so I'd rather work on a main channel video than a video for this channel, because yeah, you can see that I released Game Show Brawlhalla recently, and that's because the 1 or 1.5 hours that I had free during school I put into that video rather than into making videos for this channel. But I've got some time now, so I've decided that I'm gonna make another Tamago Extras commentary, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So before I get into the actual topic for today's video, I just wanted to address a few people who have been asking for as topic suggestions. They've been asking me to talk about the origin of my username Tamago2474. Now that is actually a video that I want to make. I want to talk about how my username came to be and stuff, but the thing is there's actually a full story behind it. Okay, not a full story, but there's a bit of a story behind it, and so I want to make that a main channel video, and I've been planning to do it as a sort of subscriber special, maybe when I reach 40,000 subscribers, but I might also do it as a random video too. But yeah, enough about that. Let's get into the actual topic for today's video. And here's the thing, the suggestions for topics have been lacking a little bit, so I decided that I would go directly to my friends, and one of my friends in particular, Isaac, pulled through and he sent so many suggestions. Most of them were garbage, but but some of them were quite good actually. So I'm going to talk about one he sent, and it's about my thoughts on hype culture. So thank you, Isaac, for the comments. Much better than your previous suggestion, which was feminism, and before that one, feminism. I see you're trying to destroy my channel in its early ages, so yeah, good job on that one. Yeah, if you see Isatron 3000 in the comments, then be sure to say hi or something, I don't know. Anyway, what are my thoughts on hype culture? I guess it's important to first, underline what is hype culture. And for those of you who don't know, there are examples of it everywhere. You can see it in movies, games, TV shows even. Hype culture is when a bunch of people who really like a specific thing, usually a type of media or something like that, hype it up and just talk so highly about it before they've even experienced it themselves or before the thing has been released. A prime example of this of this happening recently is No Man's Sky. I have no idea why that game was so hyped up, but you had people legit just going crazy over this game, saying all kinds of stuff about what they'd be able to do in it. And the freaking guy, I don't even know what the developer's name is, but they were just putting him up on a pedestal like he was the greatest developer to have ever lived. And we all know how that turned out. No Man's Sky was just trash. I don't know a person who bought No Man's Sky and was like, yeah, I'm happy with my purchase. No Man's Sky was just a complete failure. Not only because it just wasn't worth the money, but also because it seemed like the developers had flat out lied, and especially with the whole thing about them putting stickers on top of the multiplayer logo on some of the boxes to hide the fact that it said it was supposed to be multiplayer. Yeah, it was just extra shady stuff. But it was hyped up for no reason. People just got excited, they got their own ideas about what the game would be, and then they went wild with it, not really actually thinking about, okay, realistically, what would this game be? It's the first game that, Hello Games are making, or at least I'm pretty sure it's the first major game they've ever made. Why am I so excited about this? For example, I was excited about Uncharted 4. Like, ask my friends, I was really excited about Uncharted 4. But at least with that, it was from a proven developer, and I had a reason to believe this would be good. With No Man's Sky, there was no reason to believe it would be as good as people thought it would be. And I think the hype culture really damaged how the game was received as well, because if the game was just coming out, like people are like, oh, okay, this should be pretty cool, then it definitely wouldn't have been as badly received, and it wouldn't have received as much backlash as it did. But because it was so highly viewed by fans before it was even released, it could never live up to those expectations. Even if it turned out to be a really good game, it still would have been disappointing to, the hardcore fans who are super excited for it. And another example that comes to mind immediately when I say hype culture is, I think it came out did it come out last year? Like, this movie is so irrelevant, I've actually forgotten. Batman vs Superman. Like, I actually can't remember. I'm just gonna say it came out this year. I'm pretty sure it did. But yeah, that movie was so damn irrelevant. Like, I can't even remember, to be honest. But yeah, like, if you liked the movie, if you liked Batman vs Superman, then that's good, because you can enjoy something that many people can't. Because man, that was just a bad movie. Like, I can't even. It was just bad. There were so many things wrong with it, but the reason it was hyped was because it had Batman in it, and it had Superman in it. Now here's the problem. Superman, the previous Superman movie, I liked it. I liked the previous Superman movie, but it wasn't anything incredible, So I felt there was no reason to be hyped about it because of Superman. As for Batman, I think The Dark Knight is like one of the best movies ever made, and so I could see some people being excited about seeing Batman in that movie, since it would be his first appearance in a movie since The Dark Knight Rises, quite a long time. Only thing with that is that it's a new director, it's a new Batman, like, it's gonna be changed, so you should still be skeptical about it. And the third thing is, people could have been hyped because it's a clashing of the two, superheroes. You have Batman and Superman in the same movie. That might have been exciting, 6 years ago, before, no, not even 6 years ago, like 4 years ago, before the Avengers came out. That could have been exciting. But we've had the Avengers, we've had the Avengers 2, we've had Captain America Civil War. Like, we've already seen multiple superheroes in the same movie. It's lost its novelty, it's not exciting anymore. And so Batman vs Superman was just, it had nothing going for it other than if it was a genuinely good movie itself, which it wasn't, So that movie was a complete fail, and it was so hyped up. I don't understand why it was so hyped. The trailers, in my opinion, weren't that great. The only trailer I saw which I thought, okay, that was a good trailer, was the one where, I'll try and show it on the screen now, it's the one where Batman comes up through the ground and then slams the guy's heads into the floorboards. Like, I think, like, Batman just completely abandoned the idea of not killing anyone, because flipping hell, like, dude, you slammed his head through wood, like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, anyway. But yeah, it's just, that movie was hyped up, and it damaged the movie as well. Like, if people were just thinking, okay, you know what, this might be good or it might be bad, then it might not have been so negatively received. But because everyone was expecting it to be incredible, it turned out to be a total flop. That's what happened. And the final example I can think of is Suicide Squad. Pretty much the exact same problem as Batman vs Superman, but I think people thought this movie was even worse. I didn't actually see the movie, but I've heard from my friends and from other people that it just wasn't a good movie. And I didn't even expect it to be a good movie. I thought from the trailers, I was like, yeah, it's either gonna be okay or it's gonna be bad. That's what I thought from the trailers. But some people were like, nah, it's gonna be incredible. You know, like they're excited for the new Joker, which apparently was only in the movie for like 4 minutes. They were excited for... What else? Wait, what else were they excited for? What else did that movie actually have going for it? I don't know, to be honest. Was it just the Joker? Harley Quinn. I think people were excited for Harley Quinn. And apart from that, like, I mean, yeah, nothing else really. And it just had the same problem. It was overhyped for no reason. And it turned out to not be as good as people had imagined it being in their heads. And that's like the overall problem with hype culture. People imagine things as being better than they are in reality, but instead of just imagining that and keeping their imagination or whatever to themselves, they then spread it over the internet and start speculating with their friends over the internet. And it's absolutely fine to do that. No one's stopping you from doing that. You can do that all you want, but you have to understand that that's what creates the hype culture, because people start getting ideas about how amazing this thing will be without taking a step back and thinking, okay, what do we previously know? You know, like if they just took a step back from Suicide Squad and they were like, okay, what do we know already about this studio? Okay, we know that they created Batman vs Superman. Was that a good movie? Not really. Okay, so they should have been able to think, okay, you know what, maybe this one won't be so great either. You know, they're not the same. They're not exactly the same. Obviously, different actors, probably different writers and different directors and all that stuff. But it's the same universe. They're coming together in that next movie. Like, what's it? It's that other one. Oh yeah, it's like the Discount Avengers. No, it was the Justice League movie. Okay, no offense to anyone who likes the Justice League. Anyway, yeah. So they're coming together in the Justice League, and I hope people just realize this is like their third chance to realize that, okay, listen, Batman vs Superman wasn't that great. Suicide Squad was even worse. Maybe we should not be so excited for freaking Justice League. Maybe we should just take an objective step back, wait for the movie to come out, and then decide whether or not we like it. Because that would work out better. Okay, no, actually, I was going to say it would work out better for everyone, but not quite, and I'll explain. So, I was going to say it would work out better for everyone, because in that case, you know, people wouldn't be overhyped. And so, if the movie turned out being good, people would be surprised, and so they'd praise it even more. If the movie turned out being bad, it wouldn't seem as bad as if they had overhyped it, and so they won't give it as much hate. So, you know, that seems like a win-win. But the only thing is, I think these studios just make much more money before the movie comes out if it's overhyped. And so, despite the negative effect it might have after release, they're probably not gonna do anything to change it anytime soon. And yeah, wow, this commentary has been extra long. If you made it this way, then thank you. Like, if you made it this far into the video, then thanks. Like, holy crap, this is really damn long. I need to shut the hell up now. Yes, I'm gonna go. Like, this is really long. I've got school tomorrow. Like, I'm recording this on Sunday night, and you know, I'm probably gonna post it tomorrow on Monday. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave suggestions in the comment section, topics you want me to talk about, stuff like that. A lot of you guys have left good topic suggestions. Only thing is, some of them are so good I actually want to talk about them on my main channel on Tamago 24/7 like the origin of my name. And surprisingly enough, Isaac, again, you know, this guy's just leaving the best suggestions for some reason, also suggested I talk about DOV, which is another thing. Oh, Duke of Edinburgh, for those of you who don't know, that's another thing I want to talk about on my main channel. But yeah, so you can see I've got a lot of ideas on my main channel. It's just that those videos take longer to produce than this, and yeah. So leave comments below about what you want me to talk about. If you enjoyed this video, then your likes are always appreciated. Have I got anything else to say? No, I don't think so. So yeah, thank you for watching. Oh wait, one more thing. Okay, we bringing it back. We're bringing it back. What do you think of hype culture? Okay, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And is there anything you were hyped for but it turned out to be quite disappointing? Let me know about that too. Like, for example, I was hyped for the second Avengers movie, and then it turned out it was good, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, and I think as many people wanted it to be. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that also in the comment section below. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.